here's your hosts, Bo and Abby.
So yesterday, as part of our Memorial Day weekend, we saw the latest live-action remake of a Disney film, this being Lilo and Stitch. Now, typically when we do these kind of reviews, I ask you to tell the story without spoilers. That being said, it's just Lilo and Stitch.
It is.
Go ahead and tell us the story. Feel free to spoil what you need to spoil.
Sure. So it's a lovely little movie about a little alien who gets exiled to Earth and finds a little girl named Lilo who adopts him. And Lilo is part of a broken family where it's just her and her sister navigating life and trying not to get broken up by the Hawaiian health department who wants to have Lilo go into the foster care system.
Rightfully so. I know.
Yeah,
Let's not.
I know. You know what?
They're not. I don't see them. They're not like some villainous organization.
No.
This isn't like Annie or Matilda or something.
It's a lot harder seeing them as real kids versus a cartoon.
Sure.
Like, I was very emotional during a couple different parts yesterday just because it's like...
You don't want... Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to see their family broken up anymore than
and
it already
also
has.
just like... It's so... It just makes it more, devastating.
Yeah.
Poor Nani.
Yeah. That being said, what were your thoughts of the film?
I loved it. I don't particularly love the live-action remakes, and I liked it more than I thought I was going to.
Okay. Yeah, I am hesitant. I think there's only been one live-action remake that I've said was better than the original or equal to in quality.
Little Mermaid?
Cinderella.
Oh.
That's the only one where if you said, would you rather watch the live action or the animated, I would pick the live action.
I really liked that. I liked the live action Little Mermaid too.
Yeah, I think that's one of the better ones.
Yeah.
But it's not better than the animated one.
Yeah.
And I would say with Lilo and Stitch, this new one, it's not better than the animated one. It's better of the live action remakes, but it's not better than the original.
I think they added some new different things that I think does enhance the story and that, but
I will ask you to name those because I would disagree. What do you think they added that improved it?
More stuff about their parents, I thought.
Okay.
And just I didn't know Nani was this awesome surfer with a room of trophies, and she wants to be a marine biologist.
Okay.
She got way more.
I will agree with
character
that.
development.
I will concede on that.
The neighbor lady, she's new. Is it David's mom or grandma?
Yeah, it does feel like they never specifically say what their relationship is, but you do get the impression that at the very least they live together, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
she was new to the story.
Yeah.
They added in a extra social worker, a real social worker, and then the agent.
Yeah. So
we had more there.
Yeah. Do you feel that's a hat on a hat, though? Do you feel like that's more than needed to be? They overcomplicated it?
I don't know.
I think so.
Okay. Let's see.
And I hope they offered that role to Ving Rhames, and he was just busy. Ving Rhames is the man who did the voice. And he looks more like Cobra Bubbles.
Yeah.
Than
that guy did?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. So, there was a couple places. That's just, off the top of my head. I feel like her workplaces we got to see more of. And, the car never starting and just, the struggle behind her trying to be everything.
Yeah.
I feel like Nani got more in the movie.
Yeah.
And
I could see, yeah.
Yeah. Lilo,
she does get the big heroic action moment at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I liked that.
Yeah. I liked with the social worker they brought in, they added, was played by Tia Carrere, who...
Is she a supermodel? Or a former supermodel?
Yeah. You'd probably know her best from Wayne's World.
I don't remember Wayne's
Okay.
World.
Well, anyway, she also voiced Nani in Lilo and Stitch.
She did?
Yeah. And then... Her boss at the restaurant who fires her, that's Jason Scott Lee. He voiced David. He was big in the 90s. Like Tia Carrere was big in the 90s. He was Mowgli in that live action Jungle Book from the 90s. I don't know if you remember that.
Oh, yeah, okay.
He played Bruce Lee in the Bruce Lee not Enter the Dragon. I forget what it's called, but the Bruce Lee biopic, he played him.
Okay.
But anyways, that was the Little Campus, which is why I was
was the voice of Lilo in the movie?
I didn't see her. She might have been. I didn't see her. Her best on-screen performance, if you ask me, was when she played the little ghost girl from The Ring.
That's Lilo.
That's Lilo. No, I don't see her doing anything. She must be retired. It looks like her IMDb ends in 2016. Unless it's an uncredited cameo. But anyways, I don't have a whole lot to say on the movie because it's just Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah, I think it was cute.
You've seen it?
Yeah, I think it was cute. I think it was well cast. I think Stitch looked great.
Yeah.
Hawaii looks beautiful.
Stitch is voiced by Chris Sanders again.
Is that the same Stitch?
Same Stitch. They didn't shake anything up there.
Is the alien the same alien with the one eye?
No.
I thought he did really good.
Pleakley and Jumba were recast.
Okay.
They were good.
Oh.
But again, not as good as the originals, I don't think.
The originals were animated, though.
Yeah, but like the voices did such... Oh. They carried it, and I don't think...
I feel like I liked the one-eyed guy.
Pleakley.
Jumba.
Yeah, Zach Galifianakis as Jumba just wasn't doing it for me.
No, I think it's because I just... He was like the same guy from Only Murders in the Building.
Which was himself.
Yeah.
But like, Jumba, he had like an accent and this big voice. Ha-ha, big character. And like, Zach Galifianakis was not...
Yeah.
Big. He was his character just wasn't big enough, in my opinion.
Yeah, I thought.
Like, presence-wise, not like size-wise.
Yeah.
Okay, so in our rating system that is very famous and everyone remembers it, would you call this a ticket or a skip it?
I would say if you have the disposable income to go, I think get a ticket and go see it. If it's like, it's going to burden you or... things like that, you could definitely wait. I don't feel like there's any part of it that has to be seen in the theater. Like, Wicked, I'd be like, go donate plasma if you can't. Wicked, I feel like, was a movie that, like, had to be seen amongst community, like, on the big screen. This is, like, a perfectly fine Disney Plus
family movie night at home. Get some popcorn, order some pizza.
Exactly. There's nothing about this movie that I think you have to see at the theater. Other than it's just fun to go to the theater. Yeah,
I'm going to say skip it. I think it's interesting to know that this was originally going to be a Disney Plus movie. And then when the shakeup happened, they were like, let's put this in theaters. And I think the box office return they're going to get on it would justify that decision.
Yeah, well, because, like, to me, this didn't feel low bar.
Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't feel like it's a made-for-TV movie or anything.
Moana 2 felt like it pieced together, turn it into something for the big screen.
That's true.
This didn't give that vibe.
Yeah, but I don't think there's anything fresh or new in this that you need to run and see it now.
No.
I think you can wait for streaming for it.
Yeah. The one thing that I'm really nervous about is, like, there was already so much Stitch at Disney. I don't want more Stitch. Like, I love him. I think he's great. I don't need Stitch everywhere.
Yeah.